Hey, Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training, and I've got something really special for you in today's video. I'm excited to bring Ryan LaVarnway onto the channel. Now, Ryan is currently a professional catcher in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization. He's played at the major league level with the Red Sox. He was the 2012 Baseball America's best defensive catcher in the International League AAA, and believe it or not, he's actually a World Series champion with the Red Sox. So it's an honor to have him on the channel. And in today's video, Ryan is going to share with you 5 elite catching drills that are going to help you improve your footwork and your throws. Let's just get straight into it.
All right, guys, the first drill for throwing is really a transfer drill. Now, you could do this with the mini glove or with your real glove. The important thing is that you train your body to, as you catch the ball, turn it, bring it to the slot, really reach in there, and then pull the arm to the throwing position. And the important thing with this drill is to understand that pitchers don't always hit you square in the chest. They don't always hit their target. So you want to move this ball all around the world and practice it from different locations. No matter where it is, you want to create a direct line to the holster, to the transfer position if it's out here, direct line to where you're going to transfer the ball. From here, again, direct line. No matter where you catch the ball, you're bringing it in a direct line, the shortest and fastest route possible to the throwing position. Really reach in there, understand where the ball is going to be when you catch it, right in the pocket, so that you know. It's important to do this drill. If you do it with the mini glove, it's important to also do it with your real glove, because there's more space in there for the ball to hide. You need to know where to go in there to find it without having to look. The next drill for footwork is what I call the shortstop drill. Now, in this drill, we're really going to emulate middle infielders. If we think about who has the fastest release on the field, I always think of shortstops. So why wouldn't we want to be more like them? The biggest thing to being quick is anticipation. So we talked about in the throwing lesson, you either have the old school mentality where you wait to catch the ball all the way, or you have the new school mentality of trying to gain that little extra advantage, and you try to anticipate and manipulate your body so that you could still catch the ball, but you're also in the process of getting yourself closer to your power throwing position while the ball is on the way. One way to do this is to point this left knee, start pushing it towards the ground. As I start pushing that knee towards the ground, guys, what's happening to the rest of my body? My hips are starting to turn, I'm starting to rotate, and I'm getting closer to this position. As I push this left knee down, I also have more weight in this leg, so this right leg is a little bit lighter for that jab step. Has few advantages. Also, in the shortstop drill, what you'll notice is shortstops always make it look like the throw hits them in the chest. As the ball's coming, they move their body towards catching it where it's close to the slot, to the holster already, to be able to throw. So in this shortstop drill, coach, parent, or teammate, you're playing catch with them. I'm not concerned about swiping, kicking the bag, guys. We're not actually turning two here. The important part is to speed up your rhythm, because remember, it's very important to stay in a rhythm with your good tempo, catch 1-2, but you want to see how quick can you get that catch 1-2. How good can you get at manipulating your body once you anticipate the pitch and once you start seeing the pitch to catching the ball where it's close to the holster so the transfer is quicker. How close can you get to the power position before the catch 1-2 so that catch 1-2, that rhythm, you can stay in tempo, but the tempo can be a little bit quicker, a little bit shorter. Go out there and be a shortstop. The same way with the exchange drill, the way that we took the feet out of the equation and just worked on hands, now we're going to take the hands out of the equation and just work on feet. So in this drill, call it dry footwork. Get into your athletic stance, go through the footwork, make sure your direction is lined up towards second base, and don't worry about the transfer. Another drill that's good that you can do that doesn't involve necessarily throwing and taxing your arm is a high flip to simulate a curveball. Now, when you're throwing on a curveball or any off-speed pitch, really, the hardest thing is waiting back on the ball. You see that runner, you want to get out there and you want to throw him out, but that pitch takes, a click or 2 clicks longer to get to you. So this drill simulates having to wait back and then still get into a good throwing position, take off like an airplane, not a helicopter. One of the most fundamental throwing and footwork drills that you could do as a catcher is the T drill. You may or may not have heard of this drill before, but this is one of the most widely used, accepted, and productive drills that you could do as a catcher. So I have right here taped off the letter T. If you're outside, you can draw a T in the dirt with your feet. You can use the batter's box lines. You can use a foul line. If you're in a gym, you could really use any lines that are perpendicular, and that'll get the job done. The idea is that you center yourself over the long part of the T, right in the middle, and you have your toes on this part of the T. And what we're doing here is we're gonna get into our action squat or action stance. We're gonna have the ball already in our glove, and we're gonna do our footwork to second base. And what we're gonna use the T as a point of reference. So the idea is that you wanna get your direction straight towards second base. So you have the middle T right in the middle of your body, and you can be able to make your direction go straight towards second. So you want to have your toes on that line so that you're making your throw exactly as you should. And you have this line here so you can gauge how big your steps are. You want to have that jab step short and not far beyond this back line of the T. You can do this with a mini glove, you could do this with a full glove, do this out of your action stance every time. You could have a coach flip you the ball. The important part is that you're using these lines as a point of reference to get your body doing the right things, going the right direction, not going too far with that jab step because you don't want to run the ball to second base like we talked about in the throwing lesson. Get the ball clean into your hand. That's why you start. You could do this drill with or without a ball, but if you add the ball into your glove, what you're doing is you're working on where you transfer the ball and clean transfers into the throwing hand. So get out there and do the T drill.
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, and if you're looking to further improve your catching skills, what I want you to do is click on the first link below me in the description and sign up for the free Elite Catcher Workshop with Ryan Lavarnway and Doug Bernier. Like I mentioned, it's 100% free. You just have to click on that first link, enter your email, and then I'll immediately send you free access to the Elite Catcher Workshop. Now, inside this workshop, you are going to learn why your catching stance is holding you back from greatness, and of course, how to fix that. You're going to learn the keys to better receiving and better framing, and you're also going to learn how to improve your pop time for both real games and showcases. And believe it or not, there's a big difference between the two. So if you are a catcher, do not miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn from a World Series champion. So just click on that very first link, go grab your free copy right now. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button for me. We're coming out with new baseball videos every single week, and I don't want you to miss them. So click that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and get in the comments section. Let me know what you'd like to see next on the channel. Until next time, I'm out.